We're looking at pseudocode. The purpose of pseudocode is just to write in plain English what you're actually going to code. So the focus is going to be the light sensor test. Before we get started, we're going to just establish what our motors are plugged into. So our motors are in A and B. And we're going to say, in here, we're going to say positive equals forward. I think all of you guys know what that means. Our light sensor, port 1. Port is where you plug it into. It's just a term. So we know our motors, A and B, positive equals forward. Our light sensor is in port 1. So what do we want to achieve? Our outcome, I'm just writing outcome so we know what we actually want to do, then we'll get into pseudocode. So let's get straight into it. When light sensor sees black line, go back. Okay. That's not pseudocode. That's just saying this is what I want to do. When I hit the black line, I want to go back. So we're going to say we're going to use an if statement. An if statement. In your coding, you need to look for that's what area is that under? In the tabs on the left-hand side, what's it under? Logic. So it's a logic block. It's if statement. So we can say if. I'm going to say light sensor, and we're going to use ls for light sensor. L/S for light sensor. If light sensor, port 1, sees reflected light, what symbol is that? What is that symbol? All of you guys need to be part of this now. What symbol is that? No. If light sensor sees reflected light, intensity, what does this mean? Yeah. Huh? No. No. If it sees less than. That is a less than sign, guys. Less than, we'll say 20. If it sees that, so first thing, if it sees reflected light intensity less than 20, what do we want to do? First thing you want to do. If the robot's going forward and it sees a black line, what do we want it to do? Go back. Before it goes back, what do we want it to do? Straight away. Stop. Good. Stop. Motors A and B. Then what do we want it to do? Start motors A and B at negative 50%. You may be, I don't mind if you're copying this down, guys, but I don't want you to be mucking around the computers and doing other stuff that's not related to this right now, thank you. If you're doing this, I don't mind. So, if light sensor that's plugged into port 1 sees reflected light intensity at less than 20, stop motor A and B. Start motor A and B at 50% for 2 rotations. Does that make sense? This other part is really important. Else. In coding, else is a really, really, really important term. Really important. Because if it's doing this, then do this. Else, start motors A and B at 50%. That is it. What does that look like? What that looks like is exactly what it says. If light sensor sees a black line, is it going to see a black line? It doesn't see a black line. It sees a reflected light intensity. You listening? If the light sensor goes forward, if it goes forward and sees a black line, what does it do? Stop. Then what? No, I don't turn around. Start motor A and B at what? Negative. 50% for 2 rotations. The motors turn for 2 rotations, not the wheels, the motors. If it doesn't see a black line, what does it do? What? Does it go backwards or forwards? Forwards. So what's going to be the outcome of this code? It's going to fall. If it doesn't see a black line, what's it doing? Go back to how many rotations?
2 rotations.
What's going to happen then? If it doesn't see a black line, what's it going to do?
Keep going.
In what direction?
Backwards.
Backwards. What am I doing? If it doesn't see a black line, what am I doing? Doing what?
Going forward and backwards. What?
If I don't, so if I see a black line, I go back. Else, so what it's saying is, if it sees a black line, go backwards. If you don't see a black line, you go forward, no matter what. No matter what, it's saying it's unsafe. That's it. Confused away? Homework, reflection.